Is for single Taurus men because Taurians are experience Uranus. Uranus, the god chaos. Change, whether you want it or not. And Taurians hate change. And the only sign that hates change more than you do, or as much as you do, are Scorpions, because we're opposite you. We are the strongest signs in the zodiac, so we can take it, but we don't like it. You know? If it's not broken, don't fix it. But like it or not, darlings, change is coming. For those of you born early in the month or late in the month before, you're already feeling it, and it's sitting on top of you. And the beauty of Uranus is it comes in, it blows everything up, it moves on, and then it says, oh, I forgot to do something, and it comes back again. And it does this for years. Every time it goes a little bit farther the other way. The idea is to use the energy. Astrology doesn't promise anything. It simply shows you where the energy is. And if you are wise, you will take that energy and you will use it. Think of it like the electric wire that comes off the utility pole outside your house. You take it down, it goes into your house, goes into a box, it's broken down, it goes into outlets, and you use it. You use it for powering things. The electricity is controlled and it gets to function safely, generally safely. If the wire becomes disengaged and bounces around the yard, it can set things on fire, it can kill people, it can trap people in cars. The electricity is just out of control. It's energy. That's what Uranus is doing to you. It's a powerful energy that's coming in, and you need to wisely use it. So see where it's affecting areas in your life and make the changes necessary. Do a lot of soul searching on what you'd like to change, if it's the right time to change it. And some things will just change whether you know it or not. Don't hold on to it. Let it go, let it roll, or roll with it, and it will right itself. But it's like a Saturn return. When it shows up, you need to take the energy and use it. Okay. You were given one oracle card for this reading, and that oracle card is finding your inner peace. And you will need it here. If you don't need it already, you will be needing it. There's a lot of you that are worried about deadlines, and you're behind time, and you need to catch up, and you need to run faster, you need to use your time better. You need inner peace. All of this chaos will go down better if you retain, find, live in a peace, in a state of inner peace. I know that's easier said than done. Trust me, I really know that one. But you want to survive this with more of you intact, you need to learn to Zen. And whatever gives you that Zen. If writing 5 miles gives you that Zen, if working out work does it, if going away and reading, or just sitting under a tree. I mean, you are an earth sign. You do understand the earth. Sometimes just lying on the grass and watching the clouds go by is all you need to find your inner peace. Okay, this is the pyramid spread, and the 2 cards at the top of the pyramid for this are the King of Swords and the Page of Wands. We're going to get some more cards to find out about the information. what he wants and what he's offering. That page is generally an offering of some kind of proposal, but pages can also be children, so we're going to get a little information on that because it's showing that the Strength card is next and the Five of Swords. Never a fun card. Then you have the Hermit, again needing to go inside, talk to yourself, talk to all of yourselves, and get to the bottom of what's troubling you, find that inner peace. And the King of Wands is now on his head. So we're going to need some more data on this. And let's start. Okay. Let's use some of those. Whoa. Stop sticking to me. King of... Oh, let's just go right to the Five of Swords. I like to jump right into the heart of trouble. Swords are 99% of the time not a happy card to see. And the Five of Swords are arguments, disagreements. Depending on the cards with it, they can actually become physical violence. And with the card of Strength there, I would caution you to hold that Taurian temper. Okay, what? Laurel, you want to jump in anytime now? Laurel's my sister. She helps me read. She's dead. That doesn't have anything to do with the Five of Swords, Laurel. It's not your fault. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Want to help? Okay. What this says is there is a friend. It shows up as a dog, a loyal friend. There is a gamble. And I'm guessing it has to do with financial because the fish are next to it. He wants you to go in on a deal together. He promises that you will make money from it. It has the potential to be a lot of money. And you have expectations of making a lot of money. And then the clouds show up. That's generally trouble. What do the pixies have to say about those clouds? Really? The birds are here. They're generally messages and conversation. They can be gossip. Okay. You want to play your cards close to the vest. You don't want to tell everybody about the project. For whatever reason, you want to keep this project quiet for now. And your friend is telling everybody. And that you're arguing about that. He might even be offering other people to get in on the deal. Take a wild guess and say that your friend that asked you about this is the King of Wands. He's the air sign that showed up with the King of Swords. He's a Gemini or Libra or an Aquarius, and he has a child. That helps you figure it out. His big mouth could cause the end of the partnership, the end of the relationship. Oof. Okay, whoever he tells about it, it's a woman he tells about it. kills the deal. At least as far as you are concerned with him, and that's what you have to consider. His big mouth has somehow endangered the deal, and Laurel says that the friend that's proposing the deal, well, for some of you, that friend brags a lot, and for some of you, that friend is just really, like the ones who's got the Gemini friends, they're running their mouth. The ones whose friend is a Libra, he's just very nice and very generous and wants to, this is such a nice deal. Let me invite a lot of friends in on, or at least another friend. Whatever the intentions were, one of the people invited to or gets wind of this deal, the information, is a snake. You can save the deal, but before you destroy the friendship, before you walk away from the deal, think long and hard. Use your Hermit card. Ascertain what his intentions were, because I don't think you want to lose this friend. I really don't. Who's the King of Swords? That does not make any sense. Laurel. Sometimes she wanders off, or sometimes she's busy helping other people. Last week I was doing a reading, and I talked to one of my acquired children afterward, and she said, Mama, I was driving home from work, and Laurel just popped into the car and said, speed limit, and then popped out. It was like she was on the phone, and I was driving by, and she said something to me. She said, but the good thing was I passed 4 stadies on the way home, so I was really glad I did the speed limit. But it was so strange. It was like she was on the phone. I said, she wasn't on the phone. She was in a reading with me. And it was very complex and very intense, and she was on the money, and just had to warn you not to get any speeding tickets. That's what her answer was. Okay, this is the main man and the main woman. Who is this? Okay, for some of you, the friend is married, and she doesn't want him involved in this deal because she's quite sure it's going to fail and they're going to end up in poverty. So for some of you, the friend is an air sign. For some of you, the friend is a fire sign, Aries or Leo or Sagittarius. And for a couple of you, there are 2 friends involved in the deal, and you're the third party in. One of the wives is very, very upset, and one of the people in the deal may have to get out of it. So be prepared to compensate for him leaving the deal. Judgment and the 5 of Wands. Okay. A lot of guys involved in this. You're going to worry over the fact that this is going south early on, but really, you don't worry about it. You're going to find someone else. Oh, wait a minute. What is that? You're going to be at some sort of community event. Community came up over there and over here. And it's, I mean, it can be as simple as a festival in a park. But there are a lot of people around. There's talking. There are people having a nice time. You will run into someone who will be a good connection. And there is also the offer of love. You have the Ace of Cups. That's a new offer of love. Oh, Laurel says that for some of you, the married one doesn't have children at the moment, but finds out they're pregnant, and that's the wife's bitch. Yeah, we can't do that, because this ace can also be the announcement of a pregnancy. Whoa, what is that about? Oh, that's the snake. I've gotten the snake twice, so be very careful. Vet everyone involved in it. You have the keys to, you can get what you want. Okay. The snake shows up. Don't trust the snake. Be aware that there's a snake in your midst and look out for it. The wish is there. The wish card is still there. The wish can be fulfilled, but you must look very carefully. You have the keys. You have the data. It's not like you have to go too far to get the information. But don't get carried away with enthusiasm. Do your due diligence. Because you're showing up here with the Ten of Cups. And while the Ace of Cups is lovely, the Ten of Cups is what you take to the bank. And it's you. In an emotionally happy space. And there's a letter. Papers. Oh, a love letter. So maybe that Ace of Cups is a love affair for some of you. An invitation to love. Ooh, chills. What does the bear have to do with this? Laurel? Pick another card, she says. What do you think I'm doing here? She said for at least one of you, the love affair is a woman who is part of the law system. Really, Laura? Part of the law system? She could be a lawyer, she could be a judge, she could be a paralegal. And meeting her brings you great fortune in that her knowledge becomes invaluable to you, and she also turns out to be a love affair. And with that Ten of Cups there, perhaps a whole lot more than a love affair. Okay, I have no idea how the rats got out of the pile, but it's a problem. I think we just ran out of snakes. Want another card for this pile? You. We don't like those guys. We hate the rats. Rat, a snake. Doesn't really matter which one you choose. One is a viper, one that just chews away at everything and pollutes it. We have the Five of Cups, and we have the Six of Swords. And the Five of Cups is something's lost. It generally brings an emotional loss with it, disappointment if one of the friends has to back out, if the argument reaches a point where you lose the friendship. But it comes with a warning to pay attention, because while that loss is felt and is valid, there are two more cups on the ground, and there is the Six of Swords, which is passage out of the confrontation into a calmer situation, into the future, ending the strife. Yeah, and you get your second six here, which is the Six of Wands, and this is recognition, being acknowledged for having made it through the project. But that Five of Cups, that loss, is about the rat, the snake. Laurel says that for at least one of you, the partner in question that needs to be vetted, that turns out to be the snake/rat, is the brother of one of your partner. And that's probably what's going to cause the break in friendship. Because you don't want his brother in the game. Okay. For those of you who let the brother get in the game, we got the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, not good. Not good. That is not a beginning and end you want to have. The Ace of Swords is you saying, this is not going to work. He's going to destroy it. He's not responsible. He's an idiot. He only cares about himself. He's going to blow the deal. I mean, I'm hearing all these things from different people, different Taurus people. And the truth is that he probably will, and the decision has to be made by you. And it's never a fun decision. It's Two of Swords. Either choice is, there's a loss. There's something has to be cut free. Someone has to be cut free. Whether you walk away from the deal, or you walk away from the friend, or there's just a lot of arguments over the brother, cousin, relative person. It's not fun. But you do know what you're talking about as far as money is concerned. It will delay the project. Having to lose a partner will delay the project. You have the Hangman here. He's not actually in any pain, the Hangman. He's just hanging around by his foot. Needs to think things through some more while other things get into place. You got the Nine of Wands here. Wands are about business, about enterprise. They're about communication. They're about plans, your mission statement, who's going to be in this game, and you're almost there. You've got the Nine of Wands. For some of you, this upset will come very close to fruition of the project. And the last two cards down are the Four of Swords and the Lovers. Now, the Lovers does not always mean lovers. And in this case, what the hell? Oh, okay. For some of you, the partner is male and his wife is the problem. And for some of you, a partner is female and that's the problem. The Moon is there, and the Lover's card, and the Four of Swords. I need some more cards. This is getting more convoluted by the moment. Oh, give me those cards. There is success. You're definitely going to get a good love affair out of it, but... Oh, Laurel, come on. Are you helping somebody else? Get your sorry ass over here. Okay. A journey. Oh, that's actually someone that's sick. Someone's mother is sick. You've got the Lover's card twice. someone's wife, someone's girlfriend gets sick. I think for most of you, it's a mother. This is a whole other reading. Okay. I hate crap like this. For some of you, there is a loss of a mother. Or a mother that is ill, and there are legal papers attached to it, whether she has to go into a nursing home or you have to have power of attorney. You're going to have to put the deal on hold to deal with this. It's just at the end, just when that Nine of Wands is there. And there could be, you can't leave now, and one of you is saying, fuck you, it's my mother. Or someone who raised you, your grandmother, a mother figure. And for some of you, she does pass. There's a lot of sadness here. But for those of you who got that love affair, that legal person, she's showing up as the bear again, defending and protecting you. And she brings with it the rainbow and the clover. So, ooh, chills all over. She is a solid woman. She's got your back. And she will help you through it. She will help you get to the rainbow and the clover on the other side. And she will make sure that nobody does anything they shouldn't do with the business before you get back. And when you get back, you make sure you bring that woman flowers, okay? Because she's crazy about you. I wish we could get some more information on her. Whatever do we have? Wow. A compass card just fell out. Don't lose your moral compass. Okay. Clover has flipped out again. They're not going to tell me anything more about this woman. But she is here with, it's like, the saying, rolling in clover. Though I don't recommend it. There are frequently bees in the clover. Laurel says that's all you need to know. Know that she's coming. And there are too many signs coming for her to say what sign the woman will be. But she's strong, she's stable, she's intelligent, and she has your back. Anybody who comes up against her is going to feel like they've had their head taken off by a bear. She's really loyal and ferocious when you're concerned, and she will help get you through the loss, the potential bullshit with the partners, and be able to advise you. You can't do that. I know it sounds like a really good idea, Joe, but you can't fucking do that, because this is the legality of it. She's that kind of advisor. She's sound. She has your back. Okay, I hope this helps. I'm sorry about the end, but all I can do is tell you what they tell me. Okay? Watch for the snake. Prepare yourself for the sadness. And keep your eyes open for that bear of a woman.